Yes, my lord.
Yes, please. Let this file be taken away. Okay, that is for head of pending applications.
Yes, my lord.
Is that?
Yes, my lord. That is the position of the matter, my lord.
I think it's Baba.
Yes, ma'am.
I think is that the one that was added as a ruling?
Yes, ma'am.
Selling. This is really out. What is it I'm doing here now? Just leave it. When the time comes for it, leave it. Just leave it. So, Mr. Jubril, which is your matter?
Yes, Your Lordship. The same Saleh Umar versus Stalin Bank, Your Lordship.
Okay. What is like? It's not touch screen. All right. Okay. There was a letter written by Yakubu, written for Yakubu Ruba, senior advocate, for virtual hearing. I think that is in respect of this matter.
Yes.
Okay. So it's supposed to be for hearing of pending applications. Not so.
That's right, Your Lordship.
Yes, my lord.
Hello. Okay, so who is going to move their first application?
Yes, Your Lordship. My name is Aliyu Jibril.
So parties on this side, are the parties in court?
My lord, the claimant is not in court. My name is
The
SS
claimant.
Shiu. It's absent, my lord.
SS Shiu. Where's SS Shiu?
Yes, my lord, for the claimant.
Okay, yes. Okay. SS Shiu for the claimant.
Yes, my lord. Claimant respondent, my lord.
The defendant?
Aliyu Jibril.
You are from... Yes, Aliyu Jibril.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You are appearing
for the defendant applicant, Your Lordship. I'm holding the brief
of the defendant applicant.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Bimbo who?
Atilola. Bimbo Atilola.
Okay. Yes, there's another lawyer standing there. What's your name?
Yes, my lord. I am BYLE.
B.
Also, my lord, it's becoming somewhat confusing because me too, I was sent a notice on my platform that I should come and order a brief of Bimbo Atilola again.
Well, Mr. Aliyu Jubril. Jubril. Okay, are you here in Kano?
No, I'm in Lagos, Your Lordship.
Okay, you are in Lagos. Okay.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, Atilola said you should hold his brief.
Yes, Your Lordship. All
right. Well, there's also one gentleman here. Please, what's your name again? Okay, BYLE, he is Aliyu Jibril. You are name 6 or sorts. All right. He's also holding the brief of Atilola. Apparently, Atilola, he wanted to cover all the bases. So he asked some other person to also, incidentally, a namesake of yours, to hold his brief. Anyway, we are going to just proceed to adopt quickly the motions. How many motions? Defendant applicant,
We
you
have a
have
standing
one.
motion.
My Lord, there's only one application.
Yes, and Mr. Saddam, Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Shehu.
Yes, my Lord. My Lord, there's
Mr.
only
Shehu.
one pending application.
You have a copy of the motion that is. Say
Yes,
that
my Lord.
again.
My Lord, there's only one application pending, which is a notice of preliminary
Yes.
objection brought by the applicant, by the defendant.
A notice of preliminary objection
Yes, my Lord.
brought by the defendant.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay. So, Mr. B.Y. Aliyu, you have a copy of the preliminary objection? That is the application you want to move. That's what is pending. All right. Is there any other application? I think you moved some application the last time we were here.
Yes, my Lord, there was an application for extension of time, which was moved on the 13th of February.
Okay. It was moved. That has been moved.
Yes, my Lord.
All right. All right. So just go on with the notice of preliminary objection. Just move it. So I'll give you a short date. I'll give you a short date for it. Then we'll take it that this Zoom session is over.
Escort, please. Your Lordship,
Your namesake in Lagos wants to move the application. In aid of technology and to encourage technology, let us let him move it. Just don't worry. If he runs into any hitch, you'll continue with it. But the records show that both of you are holding this person's brief.
Escort, please.
So, Mr. Gabriel, please go ahead.
Your Lordship, we have an application, a preliminary objection within this honorable court to strike out this suit in its entirety for lack of jurisdiction. Our application is brought pursuant to Order 3, Rule 10, Paragraph C.I. of the National Industrial Court Rules 2017 and under the inherent jurisdiction of this honorable court. Yes. The application is dated 10th day of March 2022 and filed on the 11th day of March 2022. Your Lordship, the application is supported by a 6-paragraph affidavit deposed to by Akinola Kolawole Matthew.
Yes.
And annexed to the affidavit is Exhibit A1 and A2. We also have, in line with the rules of this honorable court, a written address in support of our application. The application is also dated the 10th day of March 2022, Your Lordship, filed on the 11th day of March 2022.
So this preliminary objection.
Yes, Your Lordship.
What is the basis for it? The grounds. What is the ground? The main ground.
The grounds upon which we bring our preliminary objection is on the fact that the claimant's complaint form, the originating process was not signed by the claimant or its representative, in the sense that it falls of the Order 3, Rule 10, Paragraph C.I. of the rules of this honorable court, which which rob this honorable court of its jurisdiction, Your Lordship. And we've relied on several cases, Your Lordship.
Which cases do you now?
Your Lordship, the cases we cited on the face of our motion in support of the provision of Order 3, Rule 10, Paragraph CI. And also, Your Lordship, there are cases that were not captured on the face of the preliminary objection, which I may refer Your Lordship to these particular cases, Your Lordship. Gwagwalada Specialist Hospital.
Excuse me. This is Sterling Bank.
Yes.
Sterling Bank. All right. Okay. You can see, even for you lawyers who are here, you can see how these things, I don't know what kind of inadvertence. A client comes to a lawyer to initiate the proceedings just to sign. You now give headache. And this is the case that we had even started hearing before this matter. If you go on the registry, you should try and help your lawyers. Although it's not your business per se. Lawyers, I think they hold themselves out that they know so much. Just to sign is so recurrent. It's so recurrent. Maybe it tells you how busy the lawyers are or how anxious they are too. And oftentimes they forget. There is no quarter we sit here that we don't see this application coming in. Somebody will say that I didn't sign. I didn't sign the originating process, the endorsement on the writ. Anyway. So who is for the claimant again?
My name is Saddam Suleiman Shehu, my lord. I'm for the claimant.
Say, where are you now? Are you in Kano? Or
I'm in Kano, my lord.
You are in Kano?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. I was looking through the The trial, we had gone into trial, taking evidence, exhibits, numbered, all those things. Anyway. You filed the application. Mm. Yes, I'm listening to you, Mr. Aliu.
Yes, Your Lordship. As I was saying, Your Lordship.
Say it's not signed.
Yes.
Go on quickly, please.
And Your Lordship, there are pretorial cases that in circumstances where the originating process is not signed, such originating process is worthless and robs this honorable court of its jurisdiction, Your Lordship.
Even if after steps have been taken in the proceedings.
Exactly, Your Lordship. And exactly,
even
Your
if
Lordship.
After steps. Okay.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Your authorities, do they address that point I just raised now?
The authority that I want to cite,
because excuse me, it is also the law that applications of this nature should be brought tenuously, should be brought in very good time before parties take steps in the proceedings. In this case, the defense had been filed, issues had been joined, a witness had been testifying, we had tendered evidence, they had tendered the exhibits, we had admitted them, we had annotated the exhibits, we had marked them rather, and so we had gone quite a bit in the proceedings. So that is what I'm mindful about. So now that you are moving the application, so if I raise this concerns,
even at that, Your Lordship,
yes, I want your authorities to be encompassing. You said in Kida.
Your Lordship, the authority that I want to cite.
Yes.
Gwagwalada Specialist Hospital, which are not contained in our motion.
Aha, you see it. Because so what is Gwagwalada Specialist Hospital? What is it saying?
Versus Kwado. Yes, Your Lordship. Gwagwalada Specialist Hospital versus Special.
Versus who?
Kwado. WKADO.
W?
KWA.
Kwado. KWA.
DO.
KWADO.
Yes, Your Lordship. 2022, Your Lordship.
Yes.
LPELR.
Yes.
57618. CA.
Yes.
CA.
CA.
Yes, Your Lordship.
All right.
And also Mainasara.
So, and the case of what? Mainasara?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Mainasara and
versus FRN.
All right.
2021.
Yes.
LPELR.
Yes. Go on.
566
Yes.
1-2.
1-2.
Yes, Your Lordship.
All right.
Page 1 at 12 to 15. Page 1 at 26 to 29.
Mm. Okay. Mr. Alpha, why don't you get a chair and sit down now? Take that one from the witness box now, instead of traveling that far. Yes, so please, I want to hear what a compelling dicta do you have from these cases you have cited.
Your
These
Lordship,
two cases, you said they are not in the.
in our motion, yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, what the court held in this particular cases was that the complaint in itself is incompetent for the fact that the originating process was not signed by the claimant or his legal practitioner. And accordingly, the initiating process, the statement of claim, and all other processes that accompany the complaint are affected. And consequently, they were rendered incompetent and the matter was struck out, Your Lordship. And Your Lordship, as part of the reason the judges gave was that it touches, it borders on jurisdiction. And this covers what Your Lordship said earlier.
Excuse me. Because the law I know is that, and which I'm reading here.
Your Lordship?
So once an irregularity is discovered after steps have been taken in the proceedings, it's not always easy to set aside.
Yes, Your Lordship, the issue of jurisdiction is a threshold and fundamental.
Yes, authority or what. I'm not prejudging your matter. Just go on to adopt. Let us hear from the other party. We'll take a date.
All right, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, with our written address is dated the 10th day of March, 2022, filed on 11th day of March, 2022. We adopt same as our written arguments and urge this honorable court to grant our application and struck out the claimant's suit in its entirety, Your Lordship, because it robs this honorable court of jurisdiction.
I don't know. Those authorities, I wanted to read them myself. I don't know if I go into law pavilion, whether it's going to come up, because sometimes when you type these same cases are cited, you don't see it. They don't really come up.
Yes, Your Lordship.
There are only 2 cases. So if it's an except from it, let me have it. Send it to us over this period of break. Um, and you can send it electronically.
Ascot pleases. Ascot pleases.
You have been in touch with Yusuf. You can send it electronically. You can give you an address online. You send it.
Ascot pleases. We'll do that.
People can look at it. All right, then. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Who's responding to the motion?
My Lord, I'm responding to the motion.
All right, let me hear you.
Yes, my Lord. My Lord, in opposition to the notice of preliminary objection filed by the defendant applicant, we on our part, we filed a 4-paragraph counter affidavit. Dated and filed on the 17th day of May, 2022, my Lord.
Yes.
We have equally filed in compliance with the rules of this court a written address, which is also dated and filed on the 17th day of May, 2022. My Lord, without wasting much of your precious judicial time, we adopt same, and we urge my Lord to dismiss the application. My Lord, we also seek your leave to refer to a decision of the Court of Appeal, which is not contained in our written address. We came across this particular decision after filing the written address, my Lord, which is very, very germane to the resolution of this application.
Yes.
My Lord, the authority of the Court of Appeal is that of Gwalem. Gwalem versus Daura. Gwalem, G-W-A-L-E-M. G-W-A-L-E-M versus Daura.
Versus
Daura, D-A-U-R-A,
yes,
my Lord.
citation.
It was reported in 2021.
Yes, citation.
It was reported in 2021, volume 3.
How do you spell the first name? Gwalem.
Gwalem is G-W-A-L-E-M.
2021.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay.
Volume 3.
All right.
Yes, my Lord. Volume 3. Yes, my Lord. Volume 3, Nigerian Weekly Law Report. Part 1763.
Part 1763.
1763, my Lord. Yes, my Lord. Particularly at page 348. Particularly at page 348, where the court held on when writ of summons is validly issued and whether it requires signature of plaintiff's legal practitioner. My Lord, with your leave, I seek to read the holding of the court.
Yes.
My Lord, the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory Civil Procedure Rules 2004 does not require that a legal practitioner must sign the writ of summons. The requisite Form 1 in the appendix of the rules for the issuance of a writ of summons does not provide for a signature by the plaintiff's legal practitioner. It merely creates spaces for the legal practitioner's name and address for service. It provides for signature of the registrar who issued the writ and the signature of the person that served the writ. Under the rules, a plaintiff's legal practitioner need not sign the writ of summons presented for filing before it can be valid. It is the registrar of the court that should sign the writ or other officer of court duly authorized to do so, and that the writ becomes validly issued when it is so signed. In the instant case, the failure or omission by the first respondent's legal practitioner to sign the writ of summons did not render it invalid. In other words, the writ of summons having been presented for filing by a legal practitioner, the appropriate fees paid for its filing in the High Court registry and the registrar having signed it was duly issued and it was valid. Now, the point I wish to make on this particular issue is that the provision of the High Court Civil Procedure Rules of the FCT is similar to the rules of this Honorable Court. Because Form 1, my Lord, of the appendix form, which is attached to the rules of this Honorable Court, is a general form of complaints. And in that general form of complaint, my Lord, there is no such requirement for the signature of a legal practitioner representing a claimant. What is obviously provided by that form is that the registrar of this Honorable Court should issue the complaint, by signing it. And this particular complaint in issue, my lord, was validly issued because it was signed by the registrar of this court, depicting that he actually issued the writ. My lord, the provision here is
I think
similar.
let me just pause you there. I think you have said enough. You don't have to say as much as you want to say. Mr. Jubril, do you have anything to say on points of law?
Yes, Your Lordship. We filed a point of law dated 27th day of January.
Yes.
2023. And filed on the 11th day of February. On 10th, sorry, Your Lordship. 10th of February, 2023.
Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, we adopt same as our reply on point of law. And just in brief, Your Lordship, the case cited by my learned brother, my learned colleague, is a 2021 decided case. And Gwagwalada Specialist Hospital versus Kwado is a 2022 case, Your Lordship.
That Gwagwalada case, is it dealing with, excuse me, is Gwagwalada dealing, the facts, are they or not false with this one?
They are all talking about originating process on site.
Does it deal specifically with the issuance of a writ of summons?
Yes, Your Lordship. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Anyway, I would like to see it.
Okay, as God pleases. And in this regard, Your Lordship, I refer Your Lordship to Edo State Government and Orders versus Eholo.
Is that cited in your reply?
No, Your Lordship. It's in response to his, in the fact that where there are two judgments of superior courts,
yes,
the later will prevail.
Is that
later in time will prevail.
Is that okay?
It's not contained in our reply, Your Lordship. Edo State Government and Orders versus Eholo. EHOLOR. EHOLOR.
Okay.
2022.
Yes.
LPELR. 58.
Yes.
58255. CA.
That is, the latter case should prevail.
Yes, Your Lordship.
It's all right. It's okay. The case is adjourned to the 18th of April 2022 for ruling.
As God pleases.
Stop, please.
Your Lordship.
I think that's all.
Yeah, well, most obliged, Your
All right.
Lordship.
So we'll continue with the rest of the pause list.
Thank you, Your Lordship.
Please do, please do.
Yeah, true with Nasidi.